interconnection between the Chilean government and Nigeria, which he said has not reached the signing of a memorandum of understanding. Chahaimi requested that the proposed partnership on interconnection be reopened, stating that both countries stand the chance to benefit in the partnership. Speaking on the recent power interconnection between Chad and Cameroon financed by the World Bank, the Chilean ambassador said he expects same from Nigeria, bearing in mind Africa integration for development.
The acting managing director and chief executive officer of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, Engineer Dr. Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz, has tasked the newly inaugurated Nigerian Electricity Market Rules Working Group on innovative ideas that will improve the market. Engineer Abdulaziz gave the charge during the maiden meeting of the Rules Working Group at the TCN headquarters in Abuja.
He said the committee is vested with the amendments of the Nigerian electricity market rules and tasked them on innovations.
You are the people in charge of making amendments to market rules. You will look at what other people or other markets, well-developed markets are doing. Then you look at what is attainable to our environment. Then you ask also opinion from other market participants. Then from there, you came out with what is feasible in this our country. Now, before you do that, you are not here by accident. You are chosen, selected. Why are you selected? Because the people who selected you feel that you are competent and you can do the job very well. That's why you are here. Therefore, this tax you are given is not a small tax. It is a big tax and it needs commitment.
The TCN henchman said the power sector acknowledges their sacrifice as members of the working group all have their primary assignments as the various agencies.
You are all having your own primary assignment, but you have to join this with your primary assignment and make sure that you achieve something very good for this country. As we already said, the only thing constant in life is change. So these rules will continue to change. We may try something, it will not work. So it is a continuous assignment. So I wish you will commit yourself to this and you will come out with something very good to Nigerian electricity market. Thank you very much.
In his remarks, Engineer Edmond AJ, the market operator who heads the Nigerian electricity markets and domiciled with TCN, lauded the acting managing director and CEO of TCN for grazing rules and working group meeting.
Thank you for the impromptu invitation we have given to you, and you have lived up to expectation of at least coming here to welcome our visitors and then also to encourage the new members of the Rules Working Group. You have said it all, emphasizing the need for the Rules Working Group and their roles, as well as why they have all been chosen. They have been chosen because their respective market participants deem it fit that they are very knowledgeable to represent them and represent the entire market. Because whatever contributions they are going to make towards the review of the rule is very, very vital and is going to affect every participant in the market. We so much appreciate you, MD. Thank you so much.
Engineer AJ further explained the role of the participants toward advancing the electricity market rule.
The role of the Rules Working Group is to pull or gather information from market participants with respect to the various areas in the market rules they want reviewed. Reviewing the market rules calls for the very experienced practitioners in the market and not just observers and non-committed staff. And that's why MD said here you have been chosen because your organizations have deemed it fit that you are experienced enough and you can contribute towards the development of the market.
The meeting then dissolved the previous Rules Working Group as the newly inaugurated working group takes charge. Ali Bukar Ahmed of TCN had chaired the previous working group.
I hereby move the motion for the dissolution of the rules working group. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Secretary, take note. The previous working group stands dissolved. And for us to continue, a new chairman has to be elected immediately.
Based on nominations at the meeting, Engineer Ali Bukar Ahmed of TCN was again elected as the chairman of the newly inaugurated Market Rules Working Group.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for the confidence reposed on me. I intended within myself, even if I was not nominated by the management, even if I was not nominated by the authorities responsible into the Rules Working Group, I intended to serve the Rules Working Group as a volunteer, to share my experiences with, because I participated, I think, in the second regime of the Rules Working Group, and we have actually set the foundation for what is going to happen in the future.
At the conclusion of the session, he briefed the press on the outcome of the inaugural meeting.
It's actually to constantly be looking at the provisions in the market rules and in the market procedure, and pinpoint gray areas where they are obsolete, where there is need for amendments, and then where we need to introduce new regulation into it. My plan is to be able to look at 50% of the provisions of the market rules in just 3 months, because we have to be fast. The dynamics of the market is really amazing. It's changing fast, and we need to do it fast. You can't be changing regulation every day. So when we have a profound change in the market, it needs to be reflected in the market rules before another profound change happens. So 3 months, we are going to review 50% of the market rules.
Okay, let's take a break. More reports shortly.
Verify that land before you buy it. To drastically reduce the incidence of building under the transmission right-of-way or encroaching on designated TCN land, members of the public are hereby requested to verify land near or along transmission line route before purchasing it. Verification should be made in the Land Development Authority or at the TCN office. This would help in drastically reducing the incidence of building under transmission line right-of-way and save us all the problem of pulling down the structure or truncating transmission line expansion projects in your community due to court injunction. Help us serve you better. Verify that land before you buy it.
The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, has installed a brand new feeder circuit breakers and repositioned a 30 MVA power transformer at the 132-33 kilovolt Suleja transmission substation in Niger State to improve bulk power delivery efficiency. Here is more on this.
The installation works, which were carried out by the in-house maintenance engineers of TCN, had a replacement of the circuit breakers as the team worked to uninstall the previous circuit breakers. After that, the engineering team of TCN then began lifting the new circuit breakers for installation. Commenting on the engineering activity at the Suleja Power Transmission Substation, The Assistant General Manager Transmission at the Gwagwalada sub-region of TCN, Engineer A.D. Ismail, took